talk about Summer House Martha's Vineyard real quick. I wanted to update because I need to be like, really what I'm gonna start doing probably next season. I'll do like a video for every episode. Because I think I only did one other video for Summerhouse MV. Y'all, oh my gosh. So the reunion was yesterday. And I was like, I watched it today. And I watched the whole season. But I was just, first of all, in my opinion, I felt like the reunion was very rushed. I felt like because us fans that love the show, we were pretty much like demanding that they did a reunion. And I feel like they, you know, Bravo, they did it, but they did it like, they did it where they do the, what is it, the after, I don't even know what it's called, the after show where they do the, you know, where Andy's, you know, he has his bartender, he has his two guests. They pretty much did the reunion in that same space. And I felt like, okay, like maybe they're just trying to just like test the waters with them and see if it's worth even keeping the show. Like, I don't know what they're doing. It's like, they're really like, you know, is it the budget? Like what's going on? You know, like what's the deal? But I'm just thankful that we did get a reunion. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, maybe next year they'll definitely level it up, give them like a better, more grand reunion, which I think we all would appreciate. So I'm just glad they had a reunion, but it did feel rushed to me. Amir, oh my God, it's to me, it's so bizarre. Amir was like a favorite on the show. Like he was literally so cute, you know, I'm not saying he's not cute, but I'm just saying like, he was just so well loved. Like we really, really loved Amir. And then Amir, you know, he got in a relationship with this girl, Natalie. These are for the people that watch the show, because if you watch the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Amir got in a relationship, and it just seems like, I'm pretty sure this is Amir's first relationship ever, and he's almost 30. And the way that his girlfriend kind of came onto the show, it's just like, it's not given. Like I'm not feeling her. Like I'm not feeling her. You know, I just remember her coming on to one of the episodes when she first got there, and they were, you know, they were partying. Like they had a little Freaknik party that they put together themselves. And I believe in one of the scenes, like Natalie was just like, oh, like I can't be, oh my, I'm sorry, y'all. And Natalie was just like, oh, like I can't be a part of that. And I'm just thinking like, a part of what? Like this is you know, a part of what? Like, what do you like, you know, is it because you're not a party chick and like you just don't like the drinking? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what she meant by that, because it is a house full of African American people, and you know, it's a Freaknik party. And if you know Black history or any part of it, Freaknik is a part of that. And so it's just like, I just wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel the way she was like even saying it, like, I'm too good for that. Like, girl, what are you even doing there? That's my whole thing. What are you even doing there? And Amir is just, you know, his vibe. Like, it just seemed like she doesn't trust him in the house. She just, you know, I know he had a thing for Jordan last summer, and she's well aware of that. And Jordan's a beautiful girl, and so I feel like she might even be like a little insecure because Jordan is beautiful. And I'm not saying Natalie's not beautiful either, but I'm just saying like she might feel some type of way about that. Some women are like that around, some pretty girls are like that around other pretty girls, and it's the weirdest shit. But I don't know. So Amir kind of went from a favorite to like being the most disliked on the show, and it's just the weirdest shit ever. And it's sad because it's because of the person that he chose to be with. That's why I'm like, that's why we don't like Amir, because he's with this girl. Like, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But the other thing that was talked about on the reunion that I really, really didn't understand was the beef with Jasmine and why she was like excluded from the Jamaica trip that had happened off camera. So apparently some of the girls that were on the show went to Jamaica, did not invite her. And I'm just like, I feel like she's the one that brought everyone together. And what is the beef with her? Like, what? I just don't understand it. And I feel like this season in particular, Jasmine's, first of all, she's pregnant this season, so she's not even really like in the shit. Like, she's really just there doing her own thing, being pregnant, not drinking. You know what I'm saying? She's not drinking, she's not drunk, she's not acting a fool. Like, her husband's not there, which is Silas, because he's deployed. What's the beef? Like, what is the beef? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, is it because she's married and she's having a kid? Like, is it because, and honestly, I think that people were acting like shady towards her off camera, like during the time that we're not, you know, off camera, before the baby news even came out. So the baby news really don't got nothing to do with it. But it's just like, what's the beef? Like, are y'all still mad because her husband was there last summer and y'all really wasn't feeling her husband like that, and y'all are kind of carrying that into the new season? I just didn't get it. Like, I still don't understand why they're trying to like exclude the person that pretty much pitched this show, the person that pretty much brought all y'all on, the pretty, you know, the one that's like that created all of this whole situation for everybody. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand the beef with Jasmine and why people are trying to exclude her. I don't get it. So the other thing that I peeped was the whole Nick situation, with Nick being touchy and Nick, like, you know, being kind of overly, like, I guess friendly. Nick is actually one of my favorite characters this particular season. Last season I really wasn't like feeling him like that, because he tried to like hide his girlfriend Tasia for like a few episodes, you know, and then finally admitted that he had a girlfriend, right? So that was kind of shady on his part, because I'm like, are you trying to come into the house and see if you like someone, and if something pops off? Then I just didn't get it, because I'm like, even if you were feeling someone in the house, which nothing popped off with Nick and anybody in the house, but it's just like, okay, so say something did, you got a girlfriend at home, like, that's messy, like, you know what that's the whole situation. But Nick, this particular season, Nick grew on me. Like, I really connected with Nick. I really felt like Nick was like just being a cool person, being himself, you know, loving on his girlfriend Tasia, like showing her love, like not trying to hide Tasia no more. So I felt like, okay, let's give Nick a chance. And so Nick really like grew on me this season. And then for Natalie, Amir's girlfriend, to try to go and tell Tasia how handsy, how he's so overly friendly with people. It's just like, that's not even your place. Like, girl, like you're here for Amir. You're visiting. Like, you're not even a cast member. Like, what is going on here? Like, she was just being too messy for me. Like, too messy for me. Had that come from somebody that was like in the house, I would be more understanding. But the fact that it came from her, and Amir was like backing her up the whole time, like, you know, he wasn't even like, I don't even feel like he had Nick's back. Like, it just didn't feel like he had Nick's back. It felt like she was being messy. And then she tried to throw Bria, Noelle, and Shanice under the bus. Like, oh, it was them saying it. I'm just the one that's being the, you know, I'm the one that's just trying to let you know, Tasia, what's going on, because they're saying this about your man. And it was just so messy. And then when Nick had, like, you know, when the news got back to Nick, what was being talked about, I gotta hurry up because this video's getting long. When the news got back to Nick, what was being talked about, you know, she got quiet. And I'm just like, girl, you're the one that was so eager to go tell this information. And then when it comes out, you're like quiet as a mouse. Like, I mean, it really boggles my mind how much Amir went from well liked to not liked. Like, that is insane. I don't think I've watched a show personally. I'm sure there's shows out here, but I haven't watched a show yet where someone has made such a transition, like from one side to the next. Like, it's just like, really, Amir, like, what is going on? Like, we need to get this under control. Okay, what is happening? I don't know, but that was messed up, because I feel like in the clips that they showed of Nick, like examples, it's like, I didn't look at it like that. Like, I didn't look at those clips and be like, oh my God, you know, of course he might have been like, you know, it was just like somebody with their friends, their people. But then I also got to think like, okay, if that's my man, like, how would I feel if my man was doing that? And it's like, it's like I get it, and I feel like Nick also gets it too. Like as he rewatched the show this season, I think he definitely understands that it's like maybe not appropriate. But I didn't feel like the clips that they showed examples of, it wasn't that bad to me. Like he was taking pictures, he was, you know, had his arm around Shanice and Jordan. Like I didn't feel like, I don't know. It can go either way. But what are you doing, booby? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm filming. Where are you at? Where are you going? Bye. I'm about to cook. But anyway, so I felt like that was a big topic of the reunion is Nick and just like him being super handsy. And I honestly feel like Nick learned his lesson, and I feel like he's more aware of he will be more aware of his actions. So that's a good thing. I feel like he definitely learned from that experience and just being put on the spot, because he probably just didn't even know he was doing it. You know what I mean? Like, but to each his own. You guys gotta watch the show. If you haven't, check it out. It's so good. I love it. I love that they created this cast. It's a black cast. I love it. I love it. Okay, I love it. So I'm ready for season 3. What was the other stuff they talked about on that show? Bria, obviously, we know. To me, I know a lot of people complain about Bria, and Bria is very much so spoiled. She's spoiled by her man. She's spoiled by her friends. Bria is spoiled, okay? But it's like, I don't want that to change. Like, Bria brings that crazy ass annoying energy to the show. So I was like, I don't know. I don't want Bria to change. I want Bria to grow. I want her to, you know, she comes back next summer. She's a little bit more mature. But I don't know. Bria doesn't really get under my skin like she does other people. So I'm just leave Bria where she's at. Like, Bria is Bria. She's a spoiled brat. And that's just what it is. Like, she's spoiled by everybody that's probably in her life. She's spoiled. But yeah, I feel like we got to keep Bria on the show. Like, Bria brings the juice. So I like Bria. And then Summer, it's just like, oh God, the Summer and Nick situation. Like, can we put a nail in that? Like, they hooked up. Summer thought it was going to be something more. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even tell Noelle that she ended up like really hooking up with Nick. She just told Noelle that like we hung out, but she didn't tell Noelle, who is her friend, hey, you know, because Noelle's new and I love Noelle. Noelle is one of my favorites too. She's super gorgeous. I love Noelle. But she didn't tell Noelle like, oh, you know, don't, you know, she didn't give Noelle like the heads up, like 100% heads up, so that Noelle can make that decision whether or not she wants to like still talk to Nick. Which, I mean, I feel like, why would you, like, your friend talk to him? For me, I just wouldn't be comfortable with that. I'm just like, I can't, like, that's a little weird. But anyway, Noelle still chose to pursue Nick. And it's just like, all of this is over Nick. And I'm not saying that Nick is not attractive, because he is. He's like an athlete. He's built like an athlete. He can sing, like the man does music. I feel like Nick is definitely, you know, eye candy, I guess. He's cute and I can see why they like him, but it's just like all the drama is not necessary. Nick didn't choose none of y'all. Not Nick. I keep saying Nick. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Alex. That whole thing was for Alex. I'm talking about Alex when I say athletic and all that stuff. Alex. So yeah, it's just like, if a man wants you, he will come and get you. Like, you don't gotta do nothing. Like, you don't have to do anything. You just gotta be pretty. Sit there, sip your wine if you drink, or your water, whatever. Like, you don't got to do nothing. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to chase. You don't have to wonder. You don't have to get all in your feelings. Like, you don't have to do nothing. If a man wants you, he's going to come and get you. You don't got to do anything. And so it's just like all this drama over somebody that he's not chasing nobody. Like, he's not chasing anybody in that house. He's like, he's doing him. And he has the right to be like, yo, I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I'm chilling right now. And I feel like Summer, she had the opportunity to get to know Nick. I keep saying Nick. Why do I keep saying Nick? She had the opportunity to get to know Alex, and it's just like it didn't work out. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, she's just acting like, I don't know, maybe, and I guess this is the reality, she really, really liked Alex a whole lot more than any of us knew. Like, even probably more than he knew. But anyway, y'all. And Preston is always going to be my favorite. Preston reminds me of one of my best friends, Ro. Shout out to you. So, I don't know. Preston is just like, I don't even care. Like, I love his confessionals. Like, Preston be on point. So, I don't know, like Preston is just like a neutral friend between everyone. I love Preston, so I don't have anything really to say about him. Like, he's gonna give his raw opinion. His fiance came to the house to visit this summer. I thought that was really, really cute. And yeah, the reunion, it happens, and we made that happen as a fan base, and I feel like that's amazing. And so it's just up from here, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna level up next year. They'll just keep getting better and better and better. And when they see like, okay, people really watch this show, people really love this show. I think girl and guy, whoever's watching this video, but y'all, check out Summer House Martha's Vineyard if you have not seen any episodes. Start from season 1, episode 1, so you can get caught up and you know what's going on. But yeah, I just wanted to run that through real quick because I was like, yo, we gotta chat about that. Like, that is my show. I be every Sunday, I love to watch my Summerhouse MV, so I cannot wait until season 3. I'm excited. I heard that, oh yeah, that was another thing, so Nick and Tasia aren't together no more, which might be a good thing. I don't know, like, we'll see, because now Nick is single, so he don't really gotta worry about nobody talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all said what y'all said the last 2 seasons about him having a girlfriend and being handsy. He's single now, so season 3, y'all better fall back, leave Nick alone, let him do him, okay? Let him do him. And yes, we're gonna have a good season 3. So I'm excited to see who comes back. I'm excited to see the new people that are gonna come. Like, it's just gonna be, I'm excited about it. But yeah, talk about Martha's Vineyard MV. And I will see y'all in my next video. I hope everybody has been doing good. Summer's about to be here, so stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. More videos to come. Love y'all. See y'all later.